What can I say, man? What can I say? But congratulations to Arsenal. Congratulations to Arteta. Congratulations to Arsenal players. Congratulations to Arsenal fans who have waited for almost or even plus more than 2 decades. They have waited for a long, long time to see their team just in the final. They waited a long time just to see them compete. But now they're going to have the pleasure. They're going to have the honor of seeing their team play in the final. And let's not act like this is an easy thing. Let's not act because they faced some teams that, they might have been favorites just because of that. They should have, it's expected. Nah. They worked hard. They fought for it. It's sweat and tears. But they finally made it, man. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. And I have said it before. Could they win the double? Could they actually do it? Even though Manchester City beat them, I still have faith that they might win the Champions League and the Premier League at exactly the same season. Even though they waited for a long, long time. Once again, congratulations. Not just to the players, not just to the managers and staff, but also to the Arsenal fans who cried, man. They actually cried tears just to see their team win something. They don't even dream about the Champions League. They just wanted to win the league. They just wanted to win something. They wanted to win something. They wanted to win anything, any kind of cup, but they finally have done. And not just that. And they're on their way to win the Premier League. And they're 1 foot over the line to winning the Champions League. Just imagine that. Waiting for your team to be in the league, to win something. And at the beginning of the season, at the beginning of this year, everybody had hope. And like around maybe December 2025, December, November, maybe even January, everybody had them winning. Everybody was saying, oh, they're gonna win the quadruple, they're gonna win this, they're gonna win that, they're gonna win the sextuple, they're gonna win this, they're gonna win this. But they had bad few months. They had them get knocked out in 2 different competitions. And now they have the opportunity. They have the honor. They have the pleasure, man, to go in to Budapest. And maybe, and just maybe, winning the UCL for the first time in their club history. What a moment will that be for Arsenal fans, man? What a moment will that be for Arsenal fans? They will sleep for the next 2 decades, man. They don't even care after that. If they see their team win something, regardless of which title it is, if they win the league or the Premier League, if they win the league or the UCL, they will go to sleep, man. They will literally go to sleep for the next 2 decades. They don't care, man. They don't care. But well done, man. Well done. Let's talk about the game, the actual game. Who performed, who underperformed, and what it means for Arsenal. What this result mean for Arsenal. Man, oh man. Bukayo Saka, man. They gotta carry that guy, man. They gotta carry his name. Because it's him who led them here. It's because of him why they're in the Champions League. Well, of course, Arteta and everybody else had their part to play. You know what I mean? But let's give their flowers, man. Let's give them their flowers. I don't know why a lot of people hate Arsenal. I'm not gonna say I like them. I just don't support them. But I don't hate them. But I seen a lot of people disrespect the team. I seen a lot of people dissing Arsenal, but especially their fans and all that. I don't know why, man. I have no idea why. Maybe you guys could tell me why. But congratulations, man. Now let's talk about the game. Let's talk about the actual game, man. Let's talk about the actual game. This is how both teams line up. This is how they both lined up. Let me make it wider, a little bit wider. Yeah, I think this is better. This is how both teams line up. And at the match review, we said maybe this guy could start because he had such a good game against Fulham, and he continued in midfield. And what a game! What a game! They played exactly, almost identical to how they play against Fulham, where these two players, the two wide backs, the two wing backs, basically, if you want to call that, or the right back and left back, they were going high. They were going high. They were going high. And then one of these two midfielders would drop right in between the two center backs. And he would dictate the play from there. And just like that, even though Atlantico, like, you gotta give credit to Atlantico, man. They shut down the middle. They said, Arsenal, you're not gonna go through the middle. If you wanna go through the wing. And this is where you need good 1v1 players. You need players that can beat their man. You need players that can deliver something. Bukayo Saka tried. He tried to beat his man a few times. But it was unlucky, man. It was unlucky. And this guy, man, he didn't get nothing. He didn't get nothing. Nothing. He didn't do nothing today. Odegaard came on the last, what? I think he went off around 60 minutes. Odegaard did more than this guy in 1 hour. This guy had 1 hour, and I believe the other guy had 30 minutes. Let's just say 30 minutes. He did 30 minutes. Odegaard did 30 minutes more than Essa did in 1 hour. In 1 hour. I know, the game, it was different circumstance and all that, but let's go with the man of the match. Let's talk about the man of the match for me. This guy's the man of the match for me. I know he missed a big chance. I know he did. Yes, I did. Yes, I said that. It was a crazy miss. It was one of the miss. Even though the ball was bouncing, up and down that with the pace, bro. But let's be real. This guy will work for you. He will run down the channels. His work rate is second to none. And how many times have we seen today him holding the ball? They're not even aiming for him. They just kicked it. They just go long. And guess what? It was Gyökeres that was chasing the ball, hunting the ball, and putting his body on the line just to protect the ball. And and not just that, when he shields the ball, and then he had to, and then he did, and he had the physicality, and he had the technique to just shield the ball and wait for his teams to come help him out. He did that time and time again. The two center backs from Atletico Madrid, Leonard and Hancho, they could not deal with him. Even whether it is Popil, even whether it is Rugari, regardless of who it is, he put him on his back. He literally put them on his back, regardless of who comes against him. And that's why I know they gave him 5.7, but regardless of this, regardless of that rating, regardless of 5.7, regardless of his orange, regardless of his green, regardless of his blue, he's the man of the match. He's man of the match. He is man of the match. And just like that, I know this guy had the moment. Bukayo Saka, he had the moment. He did. It's why they in here. Because he got the goal. But just because you scored the goal, doesn't actually mean that you're the man of the match. No. No. This guy did everything today. Everything. And Arsenal fans should be proud. Should be really proud of his performances. Because none of Jesus and Harvard, none of them can do that. Of course, they can dribble. They can, pass the ball better than him. They can do all of that. But they cannot run down the channels. They cannot give you those kind of work rate. They cannot hold the ball like that. They cannot. And they might be better finishers and all that. You can say all of that, even though he's very good clinical. He's clinical, man. He's a good finisher. But congratulations, man. Congratulations again. And what a way to go, man. What a way to go. We saw one of the best players. We saw this guy, man. He made us smile. He made us dance. He made us do a lot of stuff, man. But to see him go like this, man, I actually feel bad for him. I actually do. I actually do bad for them. Man, oh man. I thought they were gonna win the Copa del Rey. And then they get smacked. حيوانين بالله. You all حيوان باتين naga soo baxa la soo laabt. And then what happened? And then they were like, we're gonna win the UCL. Let's give everything. They literally, and I mean literally, and I mean literally, and I mean literally, and I mean everything, man. Whatever word that you want to use, they used that word. They did that. They actually gave everything just to win the UCL. They rested 11 players. They rested 11 players. They said the league. They say everything. And they rested every single player just to win the Champions League, just to go to the final. They were not dreaming about winning. They said, let's go to the final and then we'll see what happens. But the point is, we get to the final. But Arsenal had different ideas. Arsenal was like, no. We haven't been in a final. We have not won anything for decades. But today's our day to shine. Today is our year. This year is our year. And probably they might be right. They might be right. And I know. The only reason why I wanted this team to lose is because they knock out Barcelona. They play the way they play, and all that is not my. But I actually wanted this guy to win something. I'm a fan of Antonio Griezmann. I actually am. The only reason why I watched this team is because of these three. This guy, Lookman, Alvarez, my favorite player, and Griezmann. And Antonio Griezmann. And what a way for a legend to go, man. What a way for a legend to go, man. What a way for a legend to go down. Because he's going to be one of the greatest Premier League, La Liga players of all time. One of the best players, even the best player of Atletico Madrid history. And he did his part in the Champions League as well. So let's give round of applause. Well done, Antonio. Well done, Griezmann. Well done, man. Well done. We wishing you a happy MLS days, man. And then what a game. That's it. There's not much to talk about Atletico Madrid. They did defend. They did sit back and all that. They won for the last few minutes. But, man, oh, man. Bukayo Saka. Give him, man. Give him whatever he wants. They renew his contract recently, I think. Well deserved, though. Well deserved. Whatever, every penny you earn, man, well deserved. Well deserved, man. And go ahead and win the league. Probably win the UCL as well. Imagine Arsenal winning the UCL and the Premier League, bro. Just imagine that. So how would you feel if you're Arsenal fan? How would you feel if your team win the Champions League and the Premier League at exactly the same season, even though you waited for years?